MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Sky Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. It's Orioles baseball, and it's coming up next. Asher Wojciechowski, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Now to the plate, Mookie Betts. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Mookie Betts.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
The 2-0 on the way. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position one batter into the game.
In now, Corey Dickerson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Dickerson carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Dickerson, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Row. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League.
And coming off a hot month in that category where he had over 25 runs batted in.
He's set and the pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Big swing by Grandal, and a ball carrying well to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that. They take the lead.
To the plate now, Tim Tebow. Hit down the line at first. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Tebow, a 32-year-old veteran. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here comes Hayes. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Sky Sox lead this one 2-0. Mike Foltynewicz will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Stepping up now, Ramon Urias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Urias aboard here at first with nobody out. Throw over to the bag, and they got him.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. now, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
And here's Renato Nunez, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here comes the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Second and third here, one man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses, 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. Two pitches fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Standing in now, Dwight Smith Jr. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Second and third, 2 away. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Grandal has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. New inning set to get underway. Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. This year against right-handed pitching, Voigt carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. The windup and the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. So far this season, Voigt comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting 7. The second.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Strike one to start the at bat. Push to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
At the plate, Bo Bichette, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Stepping in now, Michael Lorenzen, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The 0-1 on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Popped him up. Davis is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the two-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Anthony Santander the next to bat. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Two 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder. Two and one after the foul ball there. Now the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Good curveball. Strike 2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out.
Batting 8,
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here comes the first pitch. Austin Wynns is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here it comes. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So Chris Davis will get a chance here in the inning following that base hit.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Chris Davis at the plate now as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Wins the runner at first with 2 gone. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
Three and 1. And it's fouled away.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Orioles leave 1. They're down 2-0. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, at the ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Davis in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. So with 1 away, it's time to check out the current standings in the American League East as you get a peek at where the Orioles find themselves entering play here today. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. One out, nobody on. 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. Line drive, base hit.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Runners on first with 1 down. Lays off 2-2 now. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Digging in, Ramon Urias as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The second baseman, Ramon.
First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Count 2-1.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hanser Alberto will be next. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Full count still. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Hanser Alberto, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop, Iglesias.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Iglesias. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. The Sky Sox are out in front 2-0. At the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
The last at that, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First offering on its way. Fouled away. And that misses 1-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tim Tebow.
Now at the plate, Tim Tebow. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. High in the air out to center field. Hayes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Digging in, Luke Voigt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
50th pitch of the game on its way. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Striding in, Renato Nunez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Standing in, Dwight Smith Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Here's the 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Nunez on at first, nobody out. Liner in there for a base hit. And this will kick off the wall out around the 351 sign. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
At the plate, Anthony Santander, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Count remains 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's thrown. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
In now, Austin Hayes, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with 1 away now. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Wynn.
Now at the plate, Austin wins as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
All even now, 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Orioles strand a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Leading off for the Sky Sox, the second baseman, the lineup, the field.
And the pitch. 0-1 the count. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Pitch on the way. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette, as he drives a liner to right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Into the box, Michael Lorenzen, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now, and that's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You got to trust your stuff.
The 3-1. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Bichette rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they move on top 4-0.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Brian Abreu takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 66, Brian Abreu.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Count is 1-2 now. Lorenzen gets his lead at first, nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. The 2-2 one more time. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
At the plate now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. The 1-0.
Ball, back inside.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Santander waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rendon, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Rendon is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands.
Yeah, barrel awareness, Matty, and this guy has it. I don't think it's something that can be taught. I don't care how many hours you put it in the cage. This guy has the ability to put barrel on baseball consistently, no matter what side it's coming from.
A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Has a look, now the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Big swing by Grandal, and a ball carrying well to right. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tim Tebow.
To the plate now, Tim Tebow, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
2-0 count. The pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Iglesias into shallow left. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Sky Sox are out on top 7-0. Ready now for Baltimore. Chris Davis. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Count 1-0.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. The pitch.
I got 2-1 the count.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
And it's fouled away. He'll try it again. 3-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Ramon Urias, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
Wow, I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
So stepping in, Hanser Alberto, a hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer up the middle. Bichette picks it up cleanly. To second for 1. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Orioles held in check there. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. So striding in, Luke Voit. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. Up and in for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
And now a pitch on the way. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
The 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So digging in now, Delino DeShields, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
One and 0 pitch on the way.
Ball inside.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Urias trying to get there, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. In there, and it's even at 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
2-1.
Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back. Swing, and he pops him up. Urias ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The batter, the center fielder, Michael Lorenzen.
Digging in once again, Michael Lorenzen, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set. Here it comes. To short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Here's Mookie Betts. Lays off 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding forward now is the DH, Renato Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A 2-1 count to Nunez.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Grounder down the line at third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Lorenzen is there, 2 gone.
The batter, the right fielder, Dwight Smith Jr.
Coming to the plate now, Dwight Smith Jr. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
2 out, nobody on. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The next 0-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Seventh inning ready to roll. Ready for another chance. Corey Dickerson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Corey Dickerson.
First delivery to him on the way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here it comes, 1-0. Drilled to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball. 1-0.
One and one. Here it is. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 28,
Yasmani Grandal will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Now the pitch.
That's a
A ball and no strikes.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here it comes. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Grandal with a 3-1 count now. Tim Tebow would be next. And he fouls this one off. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another full count pitch home. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. In now for the O's, Anthony Santander.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Pitch is popped up. Rendon in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Lorenzen comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Hayes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Stepping in now, Austin Wynns, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Standing in, Chris Davis. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
The 2-1 home. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with two runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Danny Duffy will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Into the box, Ramon Urias. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Duffy playing here in his age 31 season. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Orioles strand a couple. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Sean Armstrong enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Digging in now, Tim Tebow. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Tim Tebow.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Striding into the box, Luke Voigt. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. That pitch is out.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty, one man out. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
At the plate, Delino DeShields, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. His prior history versus this arm, he's 2 for 3. 2 out, nobody on. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Riding in once again, Hanser Alberto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Bichette's got it. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. He'll chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Runner at first following the error. And stepping up as the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Bichette gathers it in. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
The designated hitter, Renato Nunez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. Career numbers against Danny Duffy, he's 0 for 4. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Duffy sets. 1-0 on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And the pitch.
Full count. 3-2.
Dwight Smith Jr. would be next. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today he's gone on strikes. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Michael Rooker comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So coming to the plate, Bo Bichette. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Leading off for the Sky Sox,
And the pitch.
the shortstop, Bo
Hit high and deep to right center. Hayes on the run for it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael Lorenzo.
At the plate, Michael Lorenzen. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Smith is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Smith is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Digging in, Dwight Smith Jr. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he gets ahead 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Rendon has a play. 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Digging in and looking for more, Austin Hayes. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Baltimore down to their final strike. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
A 7-0 shutout final today. Colorado Springs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mike Foltynewicz earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Asher Wojciechowski was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.